Hey folks, FJB3 here, the Wrestling Nut, with another video. Wanted to talk about John Cena's plans after WrestleMania. Now, I'm excited for this build. I did a video about it. Overall, John Cena's heel promo on the Netflix Raw worked. If you saw that video, I explained why. I'm a wrestling nut. If anybody who watches anything that I do, I dissect it completely. It's just because it's innately part of me wrestling because it's been watching it for 40 years and with a keen eye. So John Cena, not going to talk about the build going into WrestleMania. I'm going to talk about afterwards because there's a pretty damn good. He's going to win. He's going to win. He's going to win his 17th. And, Cody would have had a great run. I mean, I did a video about his run, and, it will be a year. And, not everybody's going to be Hulk Hogan, Roman Reigns. John Cena never had a lengthy run. Ric Flair never had a lengthy run. So these runs, people need to understand they come to an end, and then it can get better afterwards. So John Cena will most likely win. Okay. Um, and I think how he wins and what happens in that main event of WrestleMania Night 2 will determine the direction of where John Cena goes. Okay. It's not going to be a rematch with Cody again. I do not think so. I think they're smart enough to build something different and have Cody go a different direction. He fulfilled the story. He accomplished everything that he ever wanted to accomplish, for himself and his father, Dusty, and had one of a year run. How many people can say they had a WWE Undisputed Championship run that lasted a full year? So John Cena most likely will win. Okay, so where do you go? All right. So there's a couple options here. In lurking, a lot of people are speculating Randy Orton. Okay, I like that. I think that's smart, but I would leave that till the end. I think when John Cena actually has his final match, which is supposedly at the end of the year, maybe a Survivor Series, I don't think necessarily he'll have the match against a younger opponent and put over a younger opponent. I just he may or may not. Okay, there's two things that I'm thinking. This is the first thing is Randy Orton, but I would save him because they've had historic feuds, and I say feuds because it's happened twice in matches. I mean, basically, he wrestled Randy Orton the most, and they have a history that they could repackage into a production, a 4-minute video that would be incredible because it would encapsulate, Orton and Cena over the years coming up in in Ohio Valley Wrestling, and I would save Orton for Cena's last match, and I'm not going to say the outcome of that, but I think the trajectory of where Cena should go after he wins, instead of having a rematch with Cody, which again I think the story will pivot somewhere else, is CM Punk. I think a feud with CM Punk would work. Now, Cena winning is most likely, but I don't know how long he's going to have that championship, and I don't know how it's actually going to be handled in that regard. But CM Punk's out there. He has spoken very openly about his desire to work again with John Cena. They had another feud that was historic. I mean, that was the pipe bomb. That was if Cena wins, we riot. And so those are two options out there I see on the horizon for John Cena. I just hope that I know they're smart enough that they're going to do something as far as the ending of that match to pivot the storylines, one for John Cena in one direction and one for Cody Rhodes in the other direction. I have a lot of ideas. I'll talk about Gunther and Jey Uso, where that's going to go as far as beyond WrestleMania, because wrestling nuts and geeks like me who live, shit, and eat, breathe wrestling because I don't even know why. It's just something that I love dearly. So, I have my life, but I always know what's going on, and so we dissect and try to speculate what's going to happen. And give me your thoughts. What direction will John Cena go after WrestleMania? Who will be the feud? Who will be his opponent? Again, Randy Orton and CM Punk are out there. There may be younger folks. Younger folks. Um, Tell me, educate me. I'm so open minded to different ideas and thoughts. Let me know. Thanks.